Hey, today I want to talk about the plant known as plantain, and we're going to focus on the leaf of the plant, although it also grows a fruit which looks a lot like a banana. And we're going to be talking about the benefits and the uses of the leaf of plantain. And before I get further, I just want to remind you I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm also not saying that ingesting or using this plant is going to cure anything. And also I want to recommend that you do your research on dosage in regards to how much of the plant you wish to consume for what it is that you are going through, and also on the side of caution if you're pregnant and or breastfeeding. Now the plantain, from what I'm aware of, it originates from a lot of Asia, and it is found in most parts of Asia nowadays, while it's also used in a lot of dishes in Africa. We grow it quite well here in Australia in certain areas, and also you can find it in some parts of the northern South America, Central America, and probably southern Northern America as well. It tends to grow reasonably well in warm climates, although you can also find some variations of it throughout Europe as well, from what I came across. Now, what I'm going to do today with this plant is I'm going to talk about some ailments that we may come across in our life, and also what kind of form of the plantain you may wish to work with. Now, I have seen it being used with burns, and when you get a burn, often people would make a poultice out of the plantain and then they would apply it to the burn. When you get a cut, I've seen it used with getting the leaves and boiling it into a tea and then washing the area with that tea water. People sometimes use it when they've got boils and acne, through like having a tincture that may be applied to the skin, obviously diluted, or making a salve, which is like a ointment that you might make, and then you can apply it to the area. Now, people sometimes use plantain when they have mouth ulcers, and they'll make a tea with the leaves and then use that as a mouthwash. I've seen people use it with throat pain, so you'd make a tea again and gargle the tea as you would with most kinds of mouthwashes. I've read that people use it for dandruff. They are again making a tea with the leaves, or getting an oil extract of it and rinsing it through the hair. Some people say it can be quite helpful when you get sunburn, so making a fresh poultice and applying that to the skin, to the area where it's been burnt. I've also seen some research that can help with improving liver and kidney function, and you can start quite low doses with tea for that as well. Some people, or should I say some cultures, they use it for gastroinflammation and they make a tea out of it and consume it that way. It can be also quite good for colds, flus and respiratory illnesses. Again, making a tincture and then diluting it, or having a tea with the leaves. There's also some research to suggest that it's quite helpful for those that have cholesterol, diabetes, and also wanting to give up smoking or have ailments in the body from excessive use of tobacco. And again, just a little reminder that if you're on medication, it's good to probably consult a medical professional or someone, and also someone that is very well researched, not only in the spiritual and the cultural laws of the plant, but also science of the plant as well. And they'll probably be able to advise you whether it's safe or not to consume herbs with your medication, and also the kind of dosage and the type of form that would be safest and give you the best results as well. Now, from excuse me, I live in the city, and air traffic is quite busy on a Saturn day. So that's what it is today while I'm recording. Saturn, a day of discipline and whatever other things we associate with that planet. So as I was going to say, the vitamin content of plantain is quite high in vitamin C, A and K as well. There's other benefits that you get from consuming the fruit, and the fruit can be consumed sweet when it's been very well ripened, or you can also cook it and use it when it's what I would consider unripe, and have it in more of a savoury dish as well. So yes, I don't have any plantain in my garden, apologies, otherwise I would have brought some to show you, and nor do I have any in the form of a tea. It's not something that I often find in herbologists. However, if you know the right people, a place like where I am, the land of Amaroo in southeast Queensland, if you know the right people who have got a really good garden growing, you're probably able to source it that way. And if it's not local to your area, you can't source it, that's okay too. There's a vast majority of other herbs that you can work with. And even if you're trying to get a particular herb because you know it's works well with a particular ailment you're facing, you may find that it could be other herbs that are more local to your area that also can give a similar effect and assist with those ailments. So yes, if you have any particular herbs or plants that you would like me to discuss in this series, you're welcome to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can contact me on various other social media platforms. The links are in the description box below, and I will see you again soon.